Johnny, for the people who can't write code and who doesn't want to learn how to write code, but they want to make some money on DeFi, on Web3, what would you recommend? What would be the simple way for them with less risky, but still like how they can use this opportunity of this new decentralized finance and Web3? What would you recommend?
That's a good question. And I used to use many DeFi protocols, which I got a lot of rewards, but the risk was higher and the risk was sometimes hidden. Now, if you don't have experience, you don't know how DeFi works, I wouldn't recommend you to go and stake your money in smart contracts yet. Learn about the protocols first. Okay. So, and always go to the battle tested protocols. For example, you can provide liquidity in Uniswap. Uniswap, it's a protocol with billions of dollars staked in smart contracts. It's battle tested and it's not that simple to understand, but for example, if you go to Uniswap on one of the other blockchains like Optimism or Arbitrum, you can make around 30% a year if you provide liquidity for ETH with stablecoins. So you get 30% a year on ETH and dollars. It's a lot of return, but there are also risks, right? Because it's called concentrated liquidity and you basically provide a range. And if it goes out of this range, we won't get into it. They need to learn about DeFi and Uniswap. But if you learn and you understand the risk, you can make 20, 30%. Another cool thing you can do is go to protocols like Compound and AAVE, which are the biggest lending protocols, the most known. And then you can provide either dollars or Ether or Bitcoin and create passive income. It could be vary between 3 to 10% a year, which is cool. You can also check out the MakerDAO DAI votes to make, again, between 5 to 10% on DAI, which is quite decent returns. But if you want to set and forget, what I do is just DCA into Ether and BTC. I used to be much more active and trading and staking and using different protocols, but I decided to shift my focus towards security and education. And because I'm bullish on the space and on blockchain and the future of finance and Web3, I put some of my money every once in a while into Bitcoin and Ether in hardware wallets, no staking, nothing, just holding, because I understand tokenomics. I understand that Bitcoin supply is gonna go slower and slower until it reaches this 21 million tokens. And we have the halving next year, which means that the inflation is going even lower. And with Ethereum, and since we have this new EIP, now a lot of Ethereum is being burned and it actually becomes deflationary. So these are the most leading technologies in blockchain, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if you believe in blockchain, just buy and hold Bitcoin and Ethereum and that's it. And you will be fine in 1 or 2 years. Of course, not a financial advice, right? This is just what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is all, dear viewers, not financial advice. And just to translate, so the Johnny mentioned DCA, it's a dollar cost average. So this is what I usually recommend to my friends who not familiar with crypto, not familiar. I just got yesterday DM from one of my friends and she like, what should I do in crypto? I said, just from every paycheck, invest something like 10% into Bitcoin, for example, and put it on a cold storage. And because it's gonna go up, it's just inevitably gonna go up. And this is the best, almost zero risk strategy that you will use this opportunity to accumulate assets which will appreciate in the future faster than inflation, I would say.
Exactly. Just set and forget, but don't forget your PIN code to your Ledger wallet or your seed phrase, because there are many people that, they set and forget. They put $1,000 in 2015 and now they have $1 million, but they don't have access to the money. So